It's not my words. It's Milarepa's word. Milarepa said, if some Dharma practitioner work very hard, actually, the harder you practice, the more obstacles you have. Mm-hmm. But his students, Gamboba said, why, teacher? That means we are not so lucky. See, right? According to your word, if they work so hard, then that means the more obstacles you will have. That means our leaders is powerless. Our deities is powerless, cannot protect us, cannot do it. Milarepa said, no. We are the Dharma practitioner, not, for my words, not profession for the universe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You are not scholar. Mm-hmm. Milarepa's wrong word is original words. We are not scholar. We are not just a pandita. In the Tibet Hindu, we use pandita for the scholar. We are not just pandita. We should be a pandit. That means a knowledgeable scholar. But we are not just to be a scholar, pandit. Your knowledge accumulation, just like a ladder, to help you to climb to the roof, climb to the top of the mountain. Then you will find it out. You should jump down. Why? Because the knowledge is kind of accumulation of the human experiences. But for us Dharma practitioner, the object is not accumulation of the human experiences. Because we want to get beyond the human levels. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if your target is always accumulation of the human experiences, the maximum you can be a scholar, you can be a king, can be a raja, or can be a billionaire. That's it. Can be the top part of human levels, but you cannot be beyond the human levels. But for us, not just for our religious guy, also for all the students, if you label yourself as a Dharma practitioner, I didn't refer you must be a Buddhism Dharma practitioner, or the ancient Egypt religions, or Christian, or Muslim, or whatever it is. If you label yourself as a Dharma practitioner, that means you want to jump beyond the human levels. So we must think, we must act ourselves at least as non-humans. But I refer non-human is not the lower level, like animals or like that's no. We should be beyond this, at least Ashura, at least this God levels. Then should be Maha, yes, Bodhisattvas, or like gods, like Buddhas. Our target is jump out of the human level. So we cannot just look at accumulation, or we can say achievement of human words. That kind of achievement of human work, including the wealthy, including the knowledge, including all of these things, it's enough. So we cannot just be a beggar, we are nothing. It's kind of a lifestyle. But you cannot put this requirement for every student. But we must know there's some limitation. You should feel okay. Now you got a house, it's okay. Mm-hmm. You don't need to always change the several million like this. Mm-hmm. You have one wife, it's okay. You don't need to get so many ones. You have a bachelor degree, master degree, it's okay. You don't need to ask yourself, always get back the PhD. You got one PhD, you must, no, it's enough. You don't need to get the other PhD. Because this kind of, we must feel satisfaction for our current life. Meet of the basic inquiry is okay. Then save those kind of energy, save those kind of time, save those kind of money, like a tools to help us jump out of human levels. How to jump? Dharma practice. the how to practice. But the logic is, it's not, I didn't mean, okay, you can memory all the sutra book. It's not so good. It's very good. It's very good. I said accumulation of knowledge is not enough for our final liberation. But on the other side, Milarepa said, why Milarepa said the knowledge accumulation, some kind of the obstacles. We call knowledge obstacles. Why? Because of the sufficient knowledge accumulation is good. Beyond this sufficient knowledge level, you still want to acquire so many different knowledge in your mind, in your degree, in your background, academic background, that make you feel very proud for this. Mm-hmm. See, I'm a PhD. Mm-hmm. I'm not just a Lama, I'm a PhD. I'm a professor for blah, 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 blah. Step by step, you will feel, oh, I'm so good. So good for what? So good to be a human. You lost interest to be a Bodhisattva or Buddha. Mm. I'm so good. I'm a PhD from U of T. Now I'm a professor of U of T. But you forget you should be a Lama. You forget you should be a Muni. And if you get this title, you have to pay a lot of effort to get it, right? PhD in U of T is so hard to get it. 8 years at least after you get master's degree. So those kind of 8 years, I already done my retreat, be a Lama. Mm-hmm. Of course, you cannot compare which social level is good as a poor Lama, as a good paid U of T professor. But for us, you should always remind yourself, what's our target? Each day we should remember. Each day we should. So that's why each morning when we wake up, we should memorize this, our vow, to be a Bodhisattva vow. Why we live as a Dharma practitioner? Because we want to be a Buddha. Why we want to be a Buddha? Because we want to see the whole world. You cannot see the whole world because you are the professor. Even you are the president of US, you cannot see the world. Yeah. But if we are the Buddha, we can see the world. So this is the meaning. Why? Beyond the sufficient knowledge accumulation can be lead us to the wrong way. So we call this obstacles of knowledge. Yeah. And follow this topic, we give you some teaching for this week. It is why those several weeks they chanting Ganapati, the Ganesh. Some students said Ganapati is ordinary God for Hindus, but actually for us, especially for the Sakaba, the Ganapati, the Ganesh is the secret deities for us. Why we say secret deities? Because it didn't show them to everybody else. What we show is the Buddha. But Ganapati is a very powerful and very, close Dhamma protector. We call it Dhammapali. And our Ganapati is a little bit different with Hindus. We have like a couple, yeah, the male and female, and it's totally the red one, like a ruby colors. And we have special mantras. Yeah, I've told you last week, and following this teaching, I'll give you more. Then we can do this meditation, the special meditation. We can do this. Volume, right? Like those. Why we do this? Because when we do this special meditation, your chakra get weakened. Your chakra, whole chakra get weakened. And you should realize you get this, how to say this, trunk. And this kind of trunk is a character of Ganapati. Yeah. This kind of trunk, maybe you just say, okay, I just realize this. But if you visualize successfully, along with your chanting, then, because we have a Galabadi in our mandala, then you can get these tools. And the main target of Galabadi is two. One is clear the obstacles. Another one is get something or someone to, absorbed or get. Or you can say conquer, yeah. For example, now we want to expand our temple. It's too small, but we need some money. Then, as a leader of this temple, I can do this practice. So I should realize. So you should realize, it's not just realize a lot of US dollar coming inside, no. You should realize all universe get concentrate, then 5 elements get concentrate. Involve the five elements, there is the earth elements. Involve the earth element, there is the like a mantle, like a copper, like this gold. Then concentrate in this place. Then realize, when you realize you're chanting, then in some future time it will happen. Yeah. Or we can say some little girl want to get a good guy, or some boy want to get a good girl. Then you should realize this. You should realize this kind of blast coming from the Galabadi will give you like a first clear purification, then give you empowerment, give you the blast, then you become more charming and charming. This kind of charming can absorb a lot of girl or boy coming inside. Yeah. Or for the adult, you want to get a good business for your company or for your own company, for your own business, you should realize this. It's very, very useful. So we said Galabadi is a very good Dharma party for this, for our own life. For our own life. Back to our topic. Somebody said, as a Dharma practitioner, we don't need to practice for this ordinary life. I said no. We must get balance. His Holiness Dalai Lama said, not just the Dalai Lama said, all the great Rinpoche all said is, the Buddhism, we should walk in the middle way. We don't need to be every student of Dharma practice should be a beggar. Abandon all your belonging, all your money, all your household, all your whatever. As a beggar, then he can be liberated. No. Because Buddha Shakyamuni's example is a very good example for us. He abandoned all his life, his money, his woman, women actually, a lot of women, even some. Then go out for the solitary retreat for 8 years, but still he didn't get enlightened. He followed different school of, at that time, ancient Hindus. There's 8 of school, main branches of Hindu school. But he cannot get liberated. So he go back to the village, then get some nutrition from a lady. He stayed under the Bodhi tree and the Surya for all gods. For all gods. Said, if I cannot get liberated, I never stand up. So for this, he do the meditation for 7 days. Then at the end of 7 days, he got liberated. So Shakyamuni's example is a very good lesson for us. We don't need to abandon all the food, all the nutrition, all the clothes, all of this. If we just do this, if we just do this, your body cannot handle this life. When I take retreat, I always feel cold and hungry. But this kind of cold and hungry didn't kill me. I still can handle it. It's under my control. So this kind of hunger, this kind of cold make me work very hard to the tummo, to the practice. Then I feel warm by myself. I warm myself. Then like this, I pass this challenge. But if there's totally no nutrition at all, no one send me food, I will die, for sure. So this example maybe not so big as the Buddha Shakyamuni, but still it's a successful example. We must get this because we are human. As a human, we must get food. We must get shelter. We must get those kind of things. And as a human, we have a lot of desire. Desire for woman, for guy, for money, for food, for everything. We must accept it. We cannot just ignore this. Oh no, now I'm a saint. I don't need food. So you will die. Because of we are human, we must, see, there's some sound. Because we are human, so we have to accept it. As a result of this acceptance, we know who we are. We are human. The human just a little bit higher than animal real. So there's no need to be self-proud. Yes, there's totally no need to be self-proud as a human. Or as blah blah blah, what title it is, it doesn't matter. I meet some guy young when I chanting, some guy stopped me, said, I'm a blah 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 blah, so long time title. Then I heard, oh, this professor, some kind of university. I said, oh, hi. He said, you cannot bear your fate is dangerous, blah 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 blah. See a lot to me. I said, I bear the fate for so many years. Then I go, he said, oh, like this. So if we realize who I am, we don't need to be self-proud. But how can I balance this? We should set up the Buddha pride, we can say. So each morning, we visualize us as a Bodhisattva at least, or as a Buddha. Then this kind of Buddha pride will support us. You should know you are not alone. Always a deity hang on with you. You have a teacher. You have brother. You have a family. You have those Dharma family. You have deities. Dakini always protect us, support us. Even now we are beggar. We don't need to shame for this. Now we are billionaire. We don't need to proud for this because they know all this phenomenon just temporary one, cannot last so long time. When I handle out this human body, all your belonging just hand out. You say, no, I don't want to give it away. I want to hold it. But you cannot hold your life. You cannot hold this body, so you cannot hold all the others. All the achievements just belong to this human body. And this human body is the temporary existence. So we should realize it. Don't use whole your life to get these temporary things. We should get some permanent things. What's that permanent things? For example, now those days, I teach you Galabadi's mantra. Why I teach you Galabadi's mantra? Because Galabadi's mantra, there's no need to be get empowerment. There's no need to get a lot of complete the wall for his deities. Compared with others, you must get the empowerment, and in the empowerment, you have the promise to deities, to a teacher. You have chanting how many times. You cannot stop even on 1 day. But Galabadi is okay. So, as a conclusion, Galabadi is like our ordinary us. Buddha is our divine part, our Buddha nature. We should combine them together because we are human. We still some need in this ordinary life. So we should meet this need. But we should find it out. This kind of need for this current life is not far not enough for us. Most part we should leave it, hold it for the future, for the permanent target is to be a Buddha. At least to be an enlightened being, higher existing being. So that's why we have Ganapati as our Dhamma party. Yes, the young lady got this. So that's why Ganapati or Mahagala is so important. Yeah. But we should realize they are all students of Buddha, like us. What's the best offering for Ganapati or for Mahagala? It's your chanting. It's your chanting. It's your Bodhisattva way. It is good because they are still the Bodhisattva themselves. If you do this Bodhisattva piece, if you do the Dharma practice very well, they are so glad for this. And they want to help us. If we cannot do it sufficiently, so we should do some ordinary offering, like the sweet, the milk, the sugar, the incense, the light, whatever it is. Yeah. So we should combine them together. Don't go to any side extremely. Especially as a religious guy, don't go to that extreme side. It's dangerous. I know some guy, some student, we can say, now didn't come. Two of them, worship a lot for the Ganesh. And they asked me to give teaching. I said no. They always repeat it. They say, if you give me the teaching, I don't need a lot of money for you. I said no. It's secret teaching. He said, what's the secret? Secret means I've already found it out. Your meaning is not so good. So I cannot give you the teaching. Yeah. So finally, the time can verify everything. So 3 years later, see, there's something happened, blah, 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 blah. So I found it out, okay, it's very good. I didn't give you that teaching. Yeah. Otherwise, it's my karma. Yeah. So we can say, now all the students here all follow our temple, at least 3 or 2 years. I think this is the main one. I want to give you the teaching for the Ganapati. Yeah. Especially for you guys, because you still have a lot of need, we can say, or desire, we can say. But it's good, it's acceptable. Condition is you must control it. You cannot let them lose control. If you let them lose control, it's dangerous. Even you have help from God. You have help from the God. Because the desire itself is a mutual one. Desire is not the dirty, it's not the evil. This is our idea. Our idea may be a little bit different with the Kanaya. They think the idea is dirty, it's dangerous. You can look at women. No, it's dangerous. Women will catch you up. Actually, you can look at it. You can share the beauty, but you cannot change yourself as a beast. No, as an animal, as a demon. Because we still have a human form, and this kind of basic of human form give you the desire. You cannot cut it off. But as unordinary humans, as a Dharma practitioner, we have ability to control the desire and lay the desire as a water to lake desire to a lake. Not then go everywhere like a flood. Yeah, how to lay it? Deities can give us the answer. Especially for the ordinary desire, especially Ganapati can give us the answer. So if you have a lot of desire, okay, come to my place, come to our temple, offer incense, stay there and pray and call him. You can say, I have so many desires. I want to get a good boy, I want to get a good girl, I want to get million time money, I'm going to get a luxury car, I'm going to go blah, 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 loss. You can see directly. Then he will judge it, will verify it, and he will give you the guy, the money, what kind of business, according to his judgment. If he said, okay, one boy is okay, so I'll give you one boy, not two boys. Yes. Maybe at that time you feel disappointed for this. But later, maybe half a year or several months or several years, you suddenly realized, yeah, he give you the good choice. Maybe at that time you didn't find it out. And this kind of giving, you can say, is helping. This kind of helping will lead us slowly to control our own desire. And this kind of desire satisfaction will create our ordinary life. Make you always feel satisfied for this life. And this kind of satisfaction clear the further desire. You know what I mean? Now I'm so hungry. I just want to get a dumpling. For me, it's a dumpling. But you say no. Like my sister Luna said, she always say no. No, you cannot eat dumpling. You hold it. Okay, I said I hold it. But maybe now, if you give it dumpling, I just 10 is enough. But I hold at night, I will eat 20. And this 20 is not so big, so good for my stomach. It's the theory. You know what I mean? If you get a desire, catch it up. Let deity to decide, is that okay or not? The Galabai said, it's okay. Give you 10 dumplings, so eat it. And feel so satisfied, and feel so happy. Then that's fine. The further desire disappear. It's enough. Then whole afternoon and night I can evolve in my practice. I didn't always come on the dumpling idea in my mind. But if you say no, Jian Yang, you should hold it. You cannot eat dumpling. Okay, I said okay, I'm a good guy. So I sit, do the meditation when I chanting. But still the dumpling hang on your brain. The dumpling always coming out. Yes, waste your time, waste your energy. And your desire, like a fire, you cannot just hold it. It will burn, it will burn, it will burn, bigger and bigger until it burn everything. So find out the desire, catch it up, satisfy this desire at the primordial stage, then clear it. You can go further. This is my idea. And I think it's kind of a good idea because we still live in this world. We still have this body. But if you always say no to yourself, maybe for a short time it's okay. But for a long time, trust me, you will fat it back. Yeah. Including women, including God, including food, including all desire you have. All desire you have. So, Vajrayana, somebody said Vajrayana is just for women, or just for money, or just for, I say nonsense. Vajrayana is what character? Means they look at directed at your desire, then they use your desire as a vehicle to the other side of Dharma. Because your desire come from there, come from your own body. And your desires come from what? Come from your wind. Come from your wind. What's that? It means breathing. Prana. If you have a breathing, but we must have a breathing. If we don't have breathing, okay, let's say goodbye to this world. We must have this breathing. And this kind of breathing, as a byproduct, is your desire. If they have the breathing breathe inside. For ordinary person, you just go the wrong way, to the left and the right side. You cannot go back to the central channel. So you always have desire. Desire for woman, desire for guy, desire for food, desire for the warm feeling, for the feeling for love, for everything. Actually, we can find it out. All these kind of things, it depends on your breathing. But no doubt, we must have breathing. So how to control this? First, by this, right? I teach you again. I teach you. This purify this breathing. If you can purify this breathing, step by step, you find it out that the desire is get controlled. Then your breathing, the breathing from two nostrils is just outside breathing. If you get this energy ball, you put it inside. So where it go, it depends. It will decide your desire levels. If you go to the wrong way, okay, it's very bad for your health. And if you go to the wrong way, you can find it out. You have a lot of bad dream in the nighttime and a lot of uncontrolled desire in the daytime. Control for woman, control for guy, control for meat, control for alcohol, control for a lot of things, control, desire for, not control, desire for example, gambling. Some students, the whole family is very good Buddhist. The parents, grandparents all believe in Buddha. But now this generation all got involved in the gambling. They're not rich family. They use a lot of money in the gambling. They cannot stop it. And the grandmother asked them to come to temple, let me feel it. And do the circulation and find it out. Yeah, there's something happened. But now it's very serious. So there's someone, and there's some beings are hang on with them. But at the beginning is the desire. Because the energy cannot go to the top. But when they walk into a casino, Niagara Falls Casino, they say, feel so satisfied. Then some liquid suddenly move to the crown. And this kind of, I don't know how to say the English word, it's like liquid. So they feel, wow, so good, so powerful. So I'm a huge super guy, I'm a blah, blah, blah. Then rush to some machine, then lose everything. Yeah. The next day, come again. Actually, they didn't try to get so many money from gambling. They know it's impossible. But they still cannot stop them. Why? Because that feeling. The energy ball goes something wrong. It's got blocked for the neck, right? So the energy cannot go into the top. But they walk into a casino. This kind of circumstances make them very excited. Then liquid jumped this block to the crowd. They feel, wow, so relaxed, so good, so excited.
The sciences, they say that's like dopamine in the brain.
Yeah.
When they go in the addictive behavior, it's triggering a lot of dopamine, so they get addicted to that.
Right? Yeah.
In medical.
Gambling. No, not gambling. Gambling. Yeah, gambling is enough, okay? Gambling is so bad. All drug, marijuana, all what? All a lot of women. All what, blah, blah, blah. All like this. Actually, we can say it's the energy movement. From my point, my explanation is this, your desire or some sickness or some problem, all the result of the energy movement. And deity and mantra is a very good help for us to handle this, to control this energy movement. We are the human. We have limitation. But they are not. They are Bodhisattva. They are Buddha. They have their power. What kind of power? They can give us the energy. I think all of you, each time you come to Mandela, you feel, at least feel satisfied. feel relaxed, right? Why? I don't want to say blah 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 blah. I give you the power. I give you the blessing. I give you no. I don't want to say this. I just want to say this mandala give you the energy. I don't want to say so many mystic words to expand this and give me a lot of background for it. No. Honestly speaking, most part come from Buddha, Bodhisattvas directly. It's like a veil, like a veil. Very deep in the earth, very top in the sky, like a veil, like a fall. So we walk inside, we walk into the energy fall. Then turning this Dharma hall, turning this Dharma wheel, it's got viewing. Then we absorb. Then by the chanting or the hearing of the chanting, the top one got this nutrition. It's very, very good. By this energy, by this blessing, your node and chakra node and channel node, chakra node, and some kind of bindo problem can be solved. You know, bindo is like you said, this liquid. But this bindo, first is like a how to say? It's like a marsh. This liquid flow very slow. Then, if we can warm up like a tumor, like I practice, so you can melt it down. Then we like fresh liquid. Then nutrient whole your chakras and channels. You feel so satisfied. So I said to that two students, I said, if I were you, I don't need to go to some gambling, or go to some woman, or go to some drug. I just stay in the mandala and do the circulation. I can get this high. Yeah, several circulation in chanting. Then I warm it up and get hot. This tumor just warm it, just excited, just activate the tumor. Then the fire coming through the bottom, climb, then onto the crown. Then muted this bindo. The bindo like a liquid falling down. You feel so good. Yeah. I pay no money for this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't use the drug or use blah blah blah. Yeah, it's totally free. Milarepa said. Milarepa's poetry say this. Poetry song say this phenomenon. When I take retreat, at that time I didn't get this achievement. I said, wow, it's good. Milarepa said, very details, what were you feeling? It's like milk the cow. Your body is a cow. And you give the milk to the cow feels so good, so satisfied. Yeah. This is the first achievement of Dharma practice. Yeah. And I think you can all you can get is if you work hard. If you have unstable, if you have unmovable faith on mandala, Dharma, Buddha, Bodhisattvas, sooner or later you all can get this achievement. If you get this, your body is not just burden. Your body is not just desire manufactured. Your body can be a mandala. And at that time, you don't need to specially go to Galabadi or pray. Can I get a boy? No, you don't need. Galabadi always, how to say, inspect your situation and find it out which guy is suitable for you or not. He will give you the judgment and give you automatically. Why? Because Galabadi already involved in your mandala, your body mandala. Galabadi live in this lower part a little bit. This is Manjushri. This horse-head Guanyin of Hyagriva. This is Buddha. Central one is Vadasado. Top is medicine Buddha. The top is Amitayu. So 3, then top is a Kiliya, there's a lot. So I already transfer whole mandala into my body. But now you didn't discover this. You just say, oh, it's a stupid guy. This is a very shining mandala. But actually, this too is thing. If you can combine them together, you can find it out. You got a progress for this. And then later, sooner or later, you will transfer this whole mandala to your own body. Not just discover my body as a mandala. We call this lineage. Did you remember the first time we meet together? You asked this question. What's your lineage? I said, my lineage is the best of best in the Tibetan-Mongolian tradition. It's the Lime lineage. Yeah. His Holiness, yeah. Not His Holiness, Dalai Lama. His Holiness is the Jiangyang lineage. Yeah. It's the best of best. Why? This mandala just transforms from generation to generation until now. And you also can get this. But different person, because we have different background, different family background, different religions background, different education background, social background. So you should find out your own access to this mandala. For the young girl, it's Galabani. Maybe for you guys, a Manjushri, or Mahagala, or Lokiteshvara, or Guru Rinpoche, or Puba. Some students said, can you just choose one for me? I said, no. Deity, Bodhisattva will choose you. Maybe at first time you saw, you will walk around, follow me, you will say, oh, Buddha is the best one. So you first can choose one Buddha. Then you find it out the Buddha has different manifestation. Then some kind of special manifestation will show their form to you. Maybe in the dream, maybe in the meditation time, maybe in the ordinary walk down or relax down. At that time, suddenly, you created very strong, unmovable, very stable faith on particularly deities. Congratulations, your deity already choose you. So it's not you choose some deities, no. We are human, we cannot choose our protector, our leader, our teacher, no. Deities choose you. When you find it out, deity already choose you. Then you get access to this mandala. And you get access to the whole Dharma world. Step by step, just to keep your faith stable. Do the routine works, the morning class, evening class, or afternoon class, do this ordinary offering. Just keep it. Keep this step. Your deities will lead you. As the father lead the daughter. Yeah. You don't need to worry about it. At that time, there's no so many questions. I didn't say question is not so good. Question is good. But at the mature time, there's not so many questions. The question coming out, the deity will give you the answer directly. The Buddha always comes on with us. Lead our hand. We just follow the step of Buddha. If you can work hard, Buddha go faster. If we are lazy at that time, Buddha will wait for us a little bit. If you get some problem, you just lie down, you still move on because Buddha always can hold you on the shoulder, on the back. Yeah. But for us, we didn't realize this. Why? Because we still feel some doubt for this. Your faith is not on non-condition. It's not so stable. If your faith is so stable, There's no doubt at all. Daytime, nighttime, you'll know Buddha always hang on with you. Not just hang on with you, always hold you. Yeah. The lecture is just one line, the fruit is not you, it's Buddha. Yeah. So, as a conclusion, faith is the starting point and faith is the end. No faith, it cannot walk in. We don't have access. If we have some faith, okay, we are led to this access and walk, do this circulation, and do this. Then we accumulate our faith, accumulate our shidi, extraordinary word shidi. Someday you find it out your faith is so strong, so stable. At that time, you find it out you already have a lot of extraordinary shidis. You already merged into Buddha. Buddha already merged into you. At that time, when you look it back, at first you pray for Galabady's atom, you already got it. Good boy, good family, good income. You already meet all the satisfaction. What you should do, just keep that faith, keep the step, keep that, how to say this, like music, what's that? But no, like step by step, this. Always keep this, no, I forgot this word. Random. Yes. Then the Buddha will lead us to the other side. This is how Sutra said. Gadi, Gadi, Baragadi, Barasingadi, Putisoha. This short mantra is the totally description for whole my teachings. Yes. Gadi, Gadi, Baragadi, Barasingadi, Putisoha. But the question is, the hardest time is the first Gadi. How to get it, a connection. If you get a strong connection, the Buddha will hang on with us, will lead us to the other shot. Yeah, that's all.